Bournemouth versus City, right? Where do we even start today? Because Manchester City fans, I'm not going to lie, this could be one of the biggest days of our season. Massive, absolutely massive. Before we even get into Bournemouth tonight, before we talk title race, maths, before we talk miracles on the final day, we have got breaking news flying around. And if the reports and rumors are true, this changes everything. And then we look at the Premier League table. Arsenal sitting there on 82 points. 82, City on 72 before kickoff tonight. The pressure, massive. The title race looked gone for many people a few weeks back. Arsenal win again last night against Burnley. Another game full of debate and controversy. And now all eyes turn to Manchester City. Can we keep this alive? Can we talk pressure back on? Can we somehow drag this title race into the final day? Let's talk. So on the table where City stand, let's start with the reality of the situation, because football fans love emotions, but the table doesn't care about emotions. Arsenal has 82 points as of now after the game last night. Manchester City sitting on 77 points before Bournemouth game tonight. Now, immediately people are saying 5 points behind, it's over. Hold on. Football doesn't work like that. We have seen title race change in days. We have seen unbelievable final drama. We have seen Aguero moments, for example. We have seen miracles. I myself, I believe in miracles. And tonight is one of those nights where City simply cannot think about anything except 3 points. No calculations, no looking ahead, no Aston Villa talks, because most people want to be talking about Aston Villa on our last game. No goal difference discussions. Today's goal is beat Bournemouth. Simple as that. Because if City win tonight, suddenly the gap shrinks, and suddenly people starting to get their nerves, because pressure does funny things. Now, let's move to the breaking news. Is the usual one, the Pep rumours. Now, let's get into the huge story. Reports and talk coming through involving names like Fabrizio Romano, and discussions being picked up around the football world. I also see BBC reporting it, suggests that there are fresh rumors surrounding Pep Guardiola's future. Now, let me say this carefully, because until things are official, football changes every hour. But if Pep Guardiola were genuinely to leave Manchester City at the end of the season, wow. For me, it's just a wow. Take a second and think about what Pep means to this football club, and also to the football world in general. He didn't just improve Manchester City. He transformed the entire Manchester City. He changed English football. He changed standards. He changed the whole spectrum about this English football. He changed the expectations. Centurions, treble winners, league titles, I can name a lot. There's been dominance in the league. He dominated in every cup, in every title. He broke every record that you can think of. We have watched football that at times didn't even look real. And now there are long-standing rumors that Enzo Maresca could be viewed as a successor. Again, for me, it's still rumors until Manchester City breaks the news and makes it official. But you can see why people talk about Enzo Maresca. He knows the system. He understands Pep's ideas. So the City management, obviously, they would want a coach like that. He understands the positional play that Pep is good at. He knows the club. But replacing Pep Guardiola, forget about replacing the manager. At this moment, if you are Enzo Maresca, you are not just replacing a manager. You'll be replacing an era. 10 years is not a joke. You'd be replacing arguably the greatest football coach we have ever seen. That's impossible, no matter who comes in. And maybe that's why tonight matters even more. Because if these are Pep's final months or Pep's final moments, every game suddenly becomes emotional. Every game becomes history. Every game becomes, let's enjoy this while we've got it. Because Pep has been exceptional, guys. I don't know how we can really be appreciative of this coach. We have dominated the entire league. Now, looking at the Bournemouth game tonight is massive. Now, let's get on to Bournemouth, because I think some people are massively underestimating this game. Honestly, this is not one of those easy away trips people imagine. Bournemouth at home are difficult. Very, very difficult. It's a team that is very difficult. They are organized and they are also aggressive. They run, and they actually know how to press at the right moments. They make, most of the games that I've watched them, they make games very much uncomfortable. And at this stage, it will be very uncomfortable for City. And they aren't playing for nothing. This is also important for Bournemouth. They are fighting for European next season. And that's huge. Considering their position right now, it is huge, and it's massive for them that they need the 3 points as well. They need the points out of this game. So City aren't walking into a stadium where the opposition is on holiday. There's no chance, absolutely no chance. They are walking into a battlefield. They are walking into a fight, a proper fight. The crowd will be up for it. The players will be up for it. And Bournemouth know exactly what this means. Beat Manchester City and suddenly you are the headline story. You become part of the title race. You become part of football history. So don't expect Bournemouth to sit back. Don't expect an easy night. Remember, Arsenal fans will be watching that game expecting to celebrate. I think this could be one of the City's toughest remaining games. So now, why this feels different? And here is why I think tonight feels different. Because Arsenal won against Burnley last night. And once again, there were conversations, there were controversies, there were debates, even up today, there are arguments on social media exploding. Fans argue decisions. Fans saying Arsenal got lucky. Others saying winners find a way. And look, football fans will always argue forever. That's football. And that's how football enjoyable would be with the discussions that fans have. But from a City perspective, it's frustrating because every time Arsenal win, pressure builds. Every single time you look at the table, you look at the points, you think, we've got no room left. Look at the games that we are left to play. We are left with two games to play. And that's exactly what tonight feels like. There's no room, no mistakes, no dropped points, no slow starts. No careless defending, nothing. And for Pep, with all these rumors, you can see his team selection today, it has to be top notch. The best selection that he can ever select. City have to go there and play like champions. The title race is not yet over. So this title isn't dead as yet. As I am talking to you right now, this title is not dead yet. And here is where I disagree with people saying it is finished. I personally, I don't think it is finished yet. Not yet. Because if City win tonight, football becomes very interesting. Very, very interesting, because then everybody starts looking ahead, goal difference, the pressure on Arsenal, the final day scenarios that, suddenly conversations will change, because Manchester City know how to chase. We have seen this before. People who absolutely write us off. And we have seen this play out before. Even Arsenal fans in my DMs are celebrating. But people forget. People celebrate too early. People think it's done. And then City just keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. Then suddenly we are there, breathing down your neck. I'm talking to you, your neck, because I know right now Arsenal fans, they are celebrating. They are celebrating. So what does this mean? What do we look at right now is what I call the Aston Villa miracle. You remember the year when we beat Aston Villa on the last game? And let's talk about this thing. Nobody wants to say it out loud. The miracle. For me, I believe in miracles. The thing is, Every City fan is quietly thinking, Aston Villa. It's the final day. Because if City handle business tonight, anything can happen. I mean, anything. Football history is built on moments nobody saw coming. One mistake, just like that. One mistake. Just one draw. I'm talking to you, Arsenal fans. Just one upset. You know what I mean? Just one unbelievable afternoon. That's all it takes. I need you to look at me and remember these words. And if City's goal difference ends up looking strong, suddenly, as City fans, you know what it means. We start believing. Because maybe, just maybe, the football gods have gone. I mean, the football gods have one final twist. Maybe Villa can do something. Maybe pressure hits. Maybe something crazy happens. I don't know if you get what I mean. If you are a City fan, you actually get what I mean when I talk like that. Football doesn't follow, all these kind of scripts. That's why we love the game. That's how we love the game. So, in closing, City fans, listen to me. Tonight is enormous. Bournemouth away, I know it's not going to be easy. There is going to be pressure everywhere. Arsenal sitting on 82 points. City, we are on 77 points before kick-off tonight. Pep rumours are swirling around. Questions about the future. Questions about the title. Questions about absolutely everything. But before that, tonight, 3 points. Before the goals, before all the rumors, tonight as I'm speaking to you today, 3 points. That's it. 3 points. It's just 3 points. Because if City win tonight, we dream. And if we dream, who knows? Who knows what happens on the final day? Who knows what will happen on the final match of the season? Let me know your scoreline predictions below. Do you believe? Can Bournemouth stop us? Do you think Arsenal will crack? And what do you make of the Pep rumors? I will see you after the match. Come on, City.
And only now does he let go and let the love wash over him. A treble last year. By next weekend, perhaps a third City double. Without compromise, without tear.